It's been a couple weeks since we last did a game, and I know that our Instagram Reels audience is begging for it. So we're going to be tossing it up there. Keep a lookout for that. But we have a draft coming for you today, and this is going to be kind of one that might be a little hard to wrap your head around, so I'm going to explain it best as possible.
Give it a good shout here.
But the way that we described it was mythical player eras, which isn't really the best way to do it, but basically what we're getting at is these are our favorite eras of players on a team or during a year, or players that just went on a run during a certain period of time. Not necessarily the best, because if it was the best, it would be, Heat LeBron
James, yeah.
Michael Jordan Bulls.
Right.
But our favorite in terms of just having fun to watch.
Correct.
Player runs in the NBA.
Yeah.
So should I flip a coin?
Yeah, flip a coin. Flip one up. Let's go.
All right, I have a quarter here.
Okay.
Heads. Tails.
Mm-hmm.
Call it in the air, okay?
Yep. Tails.
That is heads, which means that I'm going first.
Very unfortunate.
And with my first pick, I am going to be taking Mythical Players Draft. My first player, I am taking Brandon Roy on the Trailblazers.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. That is definitely a deep cut, deeper than I was expecting us to go here. Yeah, good pick. I'm gonna have some more mainstream people, but Brandon Roy in his 4-year career with the Trailblazers, it just kind of goes to show you like how great that team would have been if they had had a guy like Greg Oden stay healthy and Brandon Roy stay healthy, and then add on Damian Lillard a couple of years after that,
and LaMarcus Aldridge,
would
have been a great team.
And
CJ McCollum would have been a great team.
Would have been a really, really good future for them. But yeah, that's a good pick at number one. I'm gonna go a little bit more mainstream here and take a seasonal player, a player that really produced for one big season. And I'm taking triple-double Westbrook from 2016 to 2017.
Oh, you really did go more mainstream. I wasn't thinking about that at all.
Yeah.
We went down completely different lanes for this.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that we're on different planes.
We might not overlap once.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. I'm here.
All right. You have second pick.
I have second pick.
Yeah.
I'm also going to take probably my favorite mythical player for an entire season. A guy that I like to talk about all the time. And anytime that I think about this run, it just brings back memories. I'm taking Raptors Kawhi here.
Okay, good pick. Yeah, that's a good pick. Okay. Objectively speaking. I'm actually going to counter you with one that's pretty similar. I'm going to be taking Paul George on the Pacers.
I like it.
Preferably number 24, but I'm taking number 13 by association as well.
Fine. I don't hate that at all. Certainly one of the best versions of PG that we've ever seen. And great player.
So with my third pick, I'm going to go down a very similar route again, but kick it back a little bit further. I'm going to be taking Dwight Howard on the Orlando Magic.
Okay. I like that. Good player, MVP,
Right, yeah, great player.
Good stuff. This one's going to hit a little bit near and dear for you and I. I'm going to take Celtics Isaiah Thomas off the board.
It's a great pick.
Guy who just got signed by the Suns, I'm super excited for him. It's great to see him back in the league. And looking forward to seeing if he can do some damage.
I had him on the list, but I had a feling that he is a little nearer and dear to your heart than he is to mine. So I figured that it would be wrong to not have him. I had to take him.
I have it again then, right?
Yeah, you have it again.
It would feel weird to be drafting mythical players and not take Game 6 Clay. So I'm going to throw him on my list here. A guy who always shows up in Game 6 of any NBA playoffs. And although, we're seeing the fall off of Klay Thompson before our eyes here, you got to remember the good times, and Game 6 play is coming to my team here.
I have two really strange ones that I don't necessarily know will hit with our audience.
Okay.
To round out my draft.
I want to hear them though.
At my number 4, I have Tyreke Evans on the Kings.
Wow, I like it. I also had a King, but I'm gonna leave that for honorable mentions, I think now. But good pick. Rookie of the year, Tyreke Evans.
This one's really strange.
Okay.
My 5th player is Nate Robinson in the dunk contest.
Interesting. I like the way you thought about this. I like the way you thought about this. You want to know why I like the way you thought about this?
Why?
Because my fifth pick and a guy that was on my list is Aaron Gordon in the dunk contest.
He only didn't even win the
I
dunk
don't
contest.
care.
All right, I guess we were on similar. I
Yeah.
guess we were on similar wavelengths. Nate Robinson won 3 of them.
Yeah, Nate Robinson was a different animal, but I mean, Aaron. I don't think anybody can contest the fact that Aaron Gordon
He
is
is
one of the greatest dunkers we've
he's
ever
a
seen.
monster in the dunk
All
contest.
right, so run me through your list again, and then we'll do some honorable mentions to wrap this up.
All right, at 1 I have Brandon Roy on the Trailblazers.
Yep.
At 2 I have PG on the Pacers. 3 I have Dwight Howard on the Magic. 4 I have Tyreek Evans on the Kings, and 5 I have Nate Robinson in the dunk contest.
Okay, I got number 1 triple double Westbrook 2016 2017. Number 2 I got Raptors Kawhi. Number 3 I got Celtics Isaiah Thomas. Number 4 I have Game 6 Klay Thompson, and number 5 I have Aaron Gordon in the dunk contest.
So
do you have any honorable mentions?
I have
on your
2
list?
honorable mentions.
Okay, hit me with them.
Do you have any?
I do. I have a couple.
All right, we'll go one at a time. My
right,
first
go ahead.
one, kind of niche. I have TJ Warren in the bubble.
Yep. Wasn't on the list, but certainly a 1 or 2 week legendary run there for TJ Warren. I had Raptors DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah.
Slightly behind Kawhi. I think that was a great period in time for Toronto, and then obviously they get the ring, so you got to knock them down a peg. But yeah, good times in Toronto then.
And then my last one that I had was Linsanity.
That would have been a great pick.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that. That would have been a
But wasn't he
that is
have
a
any
massive miss.
He didn't really have
Massive
any
miss. I don't
kind
know
of-
how he didn't pick Linsanity.
he didn't have any kind of like personal, because like as Celtics fans we hate the Knicks. When Linsanity was doing well, I was like, yeah, but he's a Knicks player, you know, like so like I didn't really love him that much, but the rest of the guys are so far away from like we only played the rest of the guys like twice a year, so I didn't really have to worry about them.
I guess. I don't know. I think if you have Linsanity on your list, you really set yourself apart. What a fantastic 2-week run in the NBA.
Yeah, it really
I mean,
was.
he got like a 10-year career out of that. Out of a 2-week
5
run.
NBA teams.
It's absurd. But
He was part of a big 3 because of that run.
That's pretty
blows
awesome.
my mind.
That's pretty awesome. That's something to think about. I have a couple more, actually. I have Sacramento Kings DeMarcus Cousins.
Yeah, Boogie. He was a big passer. Underrated passer.
Agreed. I also had Pelicans DeMarcus Cousins because I thought one of those two would be gone. But both good players, obviously. And then another mythical, I had playoff Jimmy Butler, but we can't draft that.
Oh, you know what? I had another one. I had Pistons Andre Drummond.
Wow. Okay. I don't hate that.
Low-key really good.
You know, another one for that would be Pistons Blake Griffin.
For like
was
the 2
dirty.
seasons he played
He was
there.
dirty on the Pistons.
Jared Dudley on the Nets.
Oh, good one. Ben
D'Lo
Simmons
on the Nets.
Ben Simmons on the 76ers. Karis LeVert on the Nets.
Yep.
Would have been a good one.
Jalen Brunson on the Mavericks.
Possibly.
Yeah, there's a lot out there.
There are a lot. There are a lot of good ones. And then
we might have to do this one again with a fully new
niche,
roster.
just
really niche
NBA players.
NBA players.
And then my last one was double step back James Harden.
Yeah, I had double step back
did?
James Harden. I did not want to whip it out. He was like the first player that came to mind.
But no, that was fun. I mean, I like the open for interpretation aspect of that draft, but we can definitely like shrink it down to like LA Clippers JJ Redick or like something random like that.
Or like Hito Turkoglu.
Yeah, Hito Turkoglu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like the
Orlando Magic,
2017
Kirk Hinrich.
Wizards. Yeah. There's
5.
so many teams out there.